Directly south of Yellowstone is the Grand Tetons, a national park providing mountainous landscapes that can satisfy any landscape photographer. Mormon Row has barns that can serve as a nice foreground with the mountains in the background. It's in the middle of the day with full sun and zero clouds, which doesn't give me a very good light. But hey, I gotta put something in the video. I may have to come back here during golden or blue hour. One of the most popular attractions here is Jenny Lake. It has small hikes along the lake, and it also has a one-way scenic drive too. But then again, the whole entire park is a scenic drive itself. You can easily have a small picnic along the lake while enjoying the views here. But I can't help it to try and take a photo. Even though there was harsh light here, whenever I see potential cloud action, it's time for some long exposure. The long exposure also serves to smooth out that lake. It's time for some hiking. Our plan is to get to Inspiration Point and then maybe go further on into the Cascade Canyon Trail. Hopefully we have enough time. You could hike along the shore to reach the opposite end of the lake, but most people will take the boat. Our first stop was Hidden Falls. It's a nice waterfall with plenty of water flow, but to me, the more water flowing, it means it won't provide a nice photo. I like a slower moving waterfall with the rocks showing in between to get a nice contrast. But right away, I know that this harsh sunlight, I won't get the photo that I wanted. Well, beggars can't be choosers. The majority of the hikers will stop at the Inspiration Point, but we decided to go further ahead along the Cascade Canyon Trail for a bit. What's up, little buddy? You want some food? Okay, now it's time to wake up early to get those sunrise photos. Schwabacher Landing. There are a couple of spots here, but we decided on one particular spot near the end of the trail. Oh, if you're here for sunset, bring some bug repellent. The water is typically calm here, so you don't need a long exposure, but I decided to do one anyway. This photo would have made it in my A-list, but the grass at the bottom left just ruined the composition. The only way for me to rectify it is if I were to bring a ladder with me and shoot it at a higher angle, but who has a ladder with them? We unfortunately didn't wake up early enough for sunrise to get to Oxbow Bend, but it was early enough that the water was still calm to get that reflection. That looks like a swan in the middle of the lake. For this photo, all the clouds were on the left side of the mountain, and there was no action on the right side, so I decided to cut the right side of the photo out. With the clouds moving so slow, I should have did a 5-minute exposure instead of 3. Now of course I'm gonna try to see some wildlife, but since it's late July, the best time to see them is early in the morning when it's cooler. We head out to Signal Mountain Road. Now, at the top, you mainly see the east side of the park, but the better view is on the west side where all the mountains are, and that is the Jackson Lake Overlook. Look at those antlers.
Wow, what a beautiful.
My main goal in this park is to get a panoramic sunrise shot of the Grand Teton. I unfortunately didn't have any video of how I shot this pano since I lost the memory card for my GoPro, so this video here is mostly after the blue hour. But I got mostly what I came for. And to get this wide pano, it is best to take the individual photos in portrait mode and then stitch together. The horizontal line of trees here fits perfectly along the bottom to complement the row of mountains. Let me rephrase that, row of majestic mountains.